Can therapy make someone who is gay straight? The practice is called conversion therapy. It is controversial. Critics say not only it doesn't work, but it is also wrong. And now there are bills in the House and Senate in Tallahassee to make it illegal in Florida. ABC 7's Ray Collins takes a closer look.
I was a part of a very conservative evangelical church that being gay was wrong, was a sin.
Jose Vega's parents suspected their then 17-year-old son was gay, and they insisted he meet weekly with one of their church elders. And Jose agreed to try, as some call it, pray away the gay.
And I didn't think that there was wasn't anything wrong with it. I went to that therapy, and my hopes were in being able to be normal, be like the other guys.
He was being exposed to something called conversion therapy, an attempt to change someone's sexual orientation or gender identity.
I like to compare it to the era when people thought left-handedness was something to be corrected.
Dr. Mary Davenport of Sarasota is well aware of conversion therapy. She says it's also been called reparative therapy, but believes it's anything but.
What this type of therapy attempts to do, is to treat an individual who is either lesbian, homosexual, bisexual, to convert them to being heterosexual. It is done either by a spiritual advisor or a mental health person. The results have been very, very negative.
5 states and 6 Florida cities, mostly in South Florida, have already banned conversion therapy for minors. And an openly gay state lawmaker from Miami Beach wants Florida to be next. Democrat David Richardson wants to prohibit such conversion therapy for minors. His previous bill last year died in a House subcommittee. Sarasota and Venice-based Representative Julio Gonzalez, who is also a medical doctor, says he is leaning in favor of voting for the bill.
It's a very complicated matter. I wouldn't be surprised if I changed my mind on it as I learn more about the topic, because this topic is so incredibly complex. But there's no question that there is a role for conversion therapy in a limited and very specific population. The use and the role of conversion therapy is a very complicated matter. It's a complicated issue, and it takes finely trained physicians and healthcare providers to decide how to best use it. In the meantime, yeah, absolutely, it's appropriate for the legislature to see whether it's an appropriate use under any circumstances in somebody who's a minor.
And as for Jose Vega in Gainesville, who now helps minors with the issues he had, he hopes this year lawmakers ban conversion therapy.
The therapy is unrealistic. You cannot change who someone genuinely is.
Ray Collins, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.